What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and McDonald's has been spiraling for a long time. I think it all really started when they decided that they wanted to rip everyone off during the lockdowns. Places like McDonald's and Wendy's and Arby's, they were all allowed to stay open. But mom and pop restaurants where you could get healthy options, they all had to close down. Just like Walmart, for whatever reason, was allowed to stay open, but small grocery store chains were not. McDonald's knew they had America over a barrel, probably the rest of the world, so they started blasting prices up to the moon, and now they're doing it again. And they're pulling off some other desperation moves like trying to stay open later and shut down every single one of their locations for the Cosmics after that was a financial disaster. I don't hold any ill will towards McDonald's other than the fact that they ripped everyone off. I mean, I think people eat McDonald's all the time. And back when I worked, I ate it, when I didn't work from home, I ate it all the time too. And it's part of the reason I look the way I do. Let's look into these desperation moves here. Just no ads today, but just shouting out my live stream channel, Quartercast. I'm live Monday through Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern, as well as Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Monday through Friday, I've got a live stream with you with Hannah Claire, Luke Radowski, Melody Mack, and many more. Last week we had Ian Cross on a couple days. I would love for you to, if you're a YouTube-only viewer, to subscribe to Quartercast and tune into the live stream. We also put out clips from the show, so if you don't want to watch the whole thing, you'll get probably our two biggest topics in a clip each day. So link in the description. Please go over and subscribe to that. McDonald's is now extending hours at most U.S. locations this summer amid a hiring surge. Our fans know there's no way to end an unforgettable night than feasting on your favorite McDonald's order, the company said. Well, there's no better way to end a drunken night. That I will agree with. McDonald's extended its operating hours at most U.S. locations starting this summer amid an earlier decision to hire more than 300,000 American workers. I think this is actually great. It's pretty based in mega of McDonald's because, quite frankly, we need to know, hiring 300,000, not a lot of companies in America can just hire 300,000 people. It's actually pretty bonkers. And so extending the hours, I think, is good. Late night, back in the day, we had two McDonald's in the town that I grew up in, and one of them was 24 hours. And we used to call it 2-4. We didn't even call it McDonald's. And there were many a late nights in hazy-filled rooms of a mystery smoke that somebody had to make that run. Somebody had to make the $200 McDonald's run. But they're also extending hours and giving away 1,000 virtual gift cards for a free McCrispy on Saturday. Anyone who posts a tweet could get a free gift card. Also, merchandise and gift cards for a free McCrispy will be handed out to concert goers in LA, New York, and Detroit. The company told The Independent. The extended hours come after McDonald's announced that they're hiring up to 375,000 workers across the country this summer. I mean, they're going all out. It's hard for me to I'm happy that they are hiring all these people. Definitely happy. Because, Americans need jobs, especially entry-level jobs. But this, in combination with this article from yesterday, McDonald's customer cries, "You should be ashamed," after $9 meal surges to $19.60, and employees are complaining too. Well, this is the problem. America during the lockdowns got addicted to companies like, delivery companies like DoorDash. Now that, the country's back open and has been open for a long time, I think, people are starting to look at stuff like this and say, well, we're tired of getting price gouged. And McDonald's too. You ain't lying. Stuff like this is ridiculous. A longtime McDonald's fan wrote in a post on X, McDonald's and DoorDash should be ashamed of this. Included in the customer's post was a screenshot of the DoorDash order that they believed that was delivered by their local McDonald's. It was a double cheeseburger meal with an upgraded large high-C fountain drink and french fries. Now, this should be $4. This was always $4, but it isn't. It's very, 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 very expensive. In fact, the total cost was listed at $9.39 for the meal, not far off the national average at most McDonald's 13,000 locations. $10 for a double cheeseburger? And that's like the thinnest burger imaginable? Are you joking? But then it gets worse. Except this order was also made through DoorDash. And my cat is being a turd. And the delivery fee tacked on was $2.49. Then fees and estimated taxes at another $4.22, along with a $2.50 tip for the dasher. By the way, $2 isn't even enough to tip somebody. I know it's 10% of a $20 order, but it's not enough. I mean, a DoorDasher isn't going to want that either. Here it says, man he made $40 working a 12-hour shift at DoorDash.
Man, I just did DoorDash for 12 hours and made $40. Like, I don't see what y'all was saying, man.
I don't know, but does that even include the gas?
Be your own boss, they said. You can get to make your own schedule, they said. Man, I've been working 80 hours a week on this stuff, man, and barely making $500, $600, $700. Shoot.
I mean, I get doing DoorDash for some extra money, but it's kind of nuts.
Might as well have a job. I don't see how folks even be on this stuff, man. It's too saturated. Everybody on it. Man.
I mean, you see this. You're not lying. Stuff like this is ridiculous. Here's the post. $9.39 for the double cheeseburger meal, which is insane. Then $2.50 delivery fee. It was actually $3.50. I don't know why they got $1 off, but so it was $19.60. Fees. What is a fee, by the way? Fees is another secret charge that they put in, and a dasher tip of $2.50, which is crap. I think it's very, very odd. Like, these services are about to crash. I'm dead serious. Like, between robo-taxis and all this kind of stuff, do yourself a favor and either don't eat at McDonald's, or if you do, go get it yourself. I think that these apps are taking advantage, and people are getting sick of paying these insane prices. Here's McDonald's set to close all locations of Cosmics. On May 23rd, the fast food company announced that it will be closing 100% of all the doors to the standalone restaurants in late June, while it plans to add Cosmics-inspired drinks to some McDonald's menus. Well, I suppose that's probably true. I suppose that you've got to do that. I threw it. My cat was chewing on a cable, and I tossed a book at it, and then he got tangled in the headphones wires, and now he's leaving. That's what you get, Doc. Don't chew my cables. Anyway, there are many, many locations of Cosmics. I think, let's see here. There's like, here. Well, that's the hiring surge. Where's the Cosmics one? Also, McDonald's reacts app and shut down all new sites across 2 states in weeks as CEO reveals incoming change for diners. McDonald's has announced that it will shutter every location of a certain type of diner. They're talking about Cosmics. I don't know how many of these even existed, 5, 10, 15. But they had, they were making a lot of money on these expensive coffee drinks, especially. And again, those are giant ripoffs too. People should just be buying coffee brand coffee and making their own drinks. That's my opinion. You see Burger King throws serious shade at McDonald's and Wendy's and makes shock claim about a blunt 5-word warning to rivals. The fast food wars rage on. A new fast food survey has revealed the top 25 burger chains in the United States. Tom Curtis of the Burger King CEO of U.S. and Canada was grilled by CNBC about the chain's family-first marketing strategy. The fast food giant has created a menu inspired by the characters and themes in the latest How to Train Your Dragon. Maybe. So, again, they're desperate too. They're trying to bring families back. Well, families can't afford to eat your food, bro. Like, you could grill out burgers at home and fries or tater tots and have soda pop. Although I just saw this weekend, soda's crazy expensive. In a blunt 5-word jab, they says, Curtis said, I know that they're scrambling. He accused some major chains of copying Burger King's strategy. Frankly, copying some of the things that we do, which you know is plagiarism, is a serious form of flattery. I don't see Burger King copying McDonald's. In fact, I think Burger King is, largely empty when I drive by it. McDonald's is busy, at least for breakfast. But I think, hey, bring back the kid stuff. I agree. Lean into family, but that's going to start with, lowering your prices. If it's $10 per extra value meal, I don't think it's reasonable to expect parents to to take a kid, take their family and spend $60 on McDonald's junk food. I just don't think that that's a reasonable thing to do. So they need to, and it's fine that it exists, right? Junk food has its purpose. You're on drives. You don't have time. I don't have a problem with it existing. I have a problem with it costing so dang much. If I'm going to poison my body, I'm going to I don't want you to also rip me off. So it's going to be interesting to see as the fast food wars heat up this summer. I, for one, hope that we actually see lower prices, but I'm not seeing that on the horizon, which I think is a very bad long-term decision for these folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe or follow down below. We'll talk to you again real soon.